So we took 2 and we made 1 whole piece. That's how he did, and told her he was going to be for the calling of assemblies. That's how we did. That's why he was the Malak of Yasharon and of Yasharon and Yehuda. We took 2 and we made 1. Who told us how to do that? Adam told us. He said, for this cause shall a man leave his mother and his father. He said, they 2 shall be. That's what he did. Yahushua left his father and his mother. He told his brother, man, he told Yahushua, he said, hey, behold your mother. That's right. He left his offer. The man took 2 and made 1. That's why we him. Know why you serve him. So I get that probably to hold up for something else. If you don't know why you're serving or what you're serving for, it'd be a lot of stuff to hold you back. I ain't got nothing holding me back. You know, right? I'm free to serve Mr. Yahuwah. Ain't no violation if you do what the Torah say. Ain't no law against doing what the book say. All the laws against people that don't do what it say. I come to do what the book say. Isn't that right? So y'all had to get loose. I know we all been going and going and going. Mr. Yahuwah, look at it, ain't got nothing to do with him and his time. He let us have that time. Whatever commitment we got in and that drug us and wore us out, that's our problem. He look at this, my thing. You should have made preparation for it. And that's just being honest. And when he had that muhard, he talked about before how people made a lot of excuses and couldn't come. And you know what he said? He said, none of them people were to even taste of my muhard. Ain't that right? That man went out and invited some more folk. When he let them back, he ain't tell them come later, come this year. Cut them off. Wouldn't take them. Ain't that right? He said his belt's gonna be filled. That's how a lot of us got in. You know, some other people didn't come, didn't show up. That's how we got in. If everybody had heard when he came out and stayed with it, you think we could have got in? There's only enough room for so many people. He ain't got no, like other folk, he ain't got no overflow room. You go to these churches, you got places that move there, they have overflow. Mr. Hood don't have no overflow. All his stuff flow right into it. That's what the book told you. He said all green gonna flow right into it. Ain't gonna be no overflow. Ain't gonna be no spillover. He ain't gonna get that to him, oh goodness, that messed me up. More people gotta say, the only people gonna get saved is the people he already done designated. It's only set out for a particular amount of people. Y'all know that somebody thought they ain't probably got like 1 more seat left. That gonna be bad. Y'all ain't gonna be able to get in. How many of y'all looking to get that 1 seat? Got my name on that seat. Ain't that right? That's how you got. That's how you serve. Just know now. I'm just telling you the truth. Ain't nobody gonna mess up that man count. Ain't nobody gonna last minute trick him on nothing. The place is only set up for a certain amount of people. And that man looking for some people that can do what other people won't do. There's a lot of folk can pray. A lot of folk give tithes and offering. There's a lot of folk play instruments. There's a lot of folk do a whole lot of stuff. They just can't show up and do what the man tell them. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for somebody that you got to be an extraordinary person to get in this thing right here. That's why I'm here. Hello? You got to be able to do what the other won't do. All right? Now, we're going to be looking tonight and see what y'all got. I know if he said you got to drive, Janae, you just give it up. I watch you pause, she go forward, she go backwards, she went. I was just getting nervous. I was sitting there, I started putting colloidal silver in my eyes. I said, man, I don't even want to see that thing. Let me put that colloidal silver in my eyes. She be all over the place, though. Man, she can do a lot. You know how your parking space, like, you ever seen somebody turn around and do a 360 in that parking and stay in the line? Then you ain't never seen Janae drive before. I'm telling you, she do some stuff, man, a car shouldn't do. I'm telling you, she make a car do in the line. Janae can drive around the circle inside them lines. Don't ask me how she do it. I'm still trying to configure it myself. But anyway, y'all, we're going to get ready. We finna let them go ahead and sign the Kato Sarah, and then we're going to pull out. Then we're going to get ready and do the Yahoo Ding Dang. Y'all ready? All right, let's see what y'all got. All right, kind sir. All right, let's get ready. Come on, Yahoo Dame. Come on forward. We'll get them loose. Get out. Code Dash. Get everybody ready. Our young folks over there, y'all gonna be doing something. We'll see what they got. I'm trying to get their party started. Hey, mama. Hey, Papa Big Man. Hey, mama. You got some in your pocketbook? That's your pocketbook? You got some money? You give me some money? You gonna give me some money? You want me to give you some money? That's tight. Papa about to be on Social Security. All right, well, where they at?
Yehuganan, 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 Yehuganan. Oh man, there go that buzz. Yes, it's time for me to wake up. Not exalting my alarm. All I do to Yahuwah. Feeling like my body stuck. My pulse been going up. I got Kaiya Ukanan. NFL coach last year, no love. Serving in Mizraim, sir. It's all up in my head, so I'm really moving slow. Each and all I ain't tough. Not a different deal, gotta get another door. The avoidance of Sheol. Provider that in the spot. Preservation for my soul. Boy, rock Yahuwah for this mind. Cause I know with my word. No, I don't deserve. Y'all let me to his word. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. I know it with my word. No, I don't deserve. Y'all let me to his word. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious.
Yahuwah is gracious, so say it with me. Don't be scared to do your dance and lift up your tongue to the only one that gave his only son. By his con, I'm allowed the mind to not stray, but it's only good for today. And I'm sane in the brain from the things that are sane. On the floor with the stench of gunpowder, had to wrap my mind around the one who gave birth at the second hour. Has been devoured all because of an argument that turned sour. And I can't hide the stains in my memory. This is something that's gonna have to be a part of me. So honestly, I should be locked up in Whitfield, but I'm here in Atlanta, and with the help of Yahuwah, I'm gonna continue to hold up the banner.
I know it with my word. No, I don't deserve. Y'all let me to his word. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. I know it with my word. No, I don't deserve. Y'all let me to his word. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Devising exit strategies, optimum effort to escape. But it's still on the job where it's safe. Get the up out my face. Hard bondage is not all play. So get deep behind me, say. While I told us infiltrate, execute and break away. Even in the land of waste, Dabarina Tabu taste. In turmoil you bring me joy. From the side you might escape. Or we not rising up to play. That's the reason for our stake. The bar destroy these traits. That's why I'm thankful for your grace. I'm so thankful for your grace.
For your grace.
I'm so thankful for your grace. Hope I follow sun or rain. In that verdict to this pain. Yahushua's mission was affliction. Mine gon' be the same thing.
Same thing.
I'm so thankful for your grace.
So thankful for your grace.
I'm so thankful for your grace. Hope I follow sun or rain. In that verdict to this pain. Yahushua's mission was affliction. Mine gon' be the same thing. And I know it with my word. No, I don't deserve. Y'all let me to his word. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. I know it with my word. No, I don't deserve. Y'all let me to his word. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. Y'all is so gracious. You search my enemies, exposing all my opposites. You self-sufficient, show me that I'm not. Gave me your blueprint and it's on me not to drop it. Y'all contact info lock it, please don't put me on the block list. Send me the chopper, prevent my soul from rot. In there where it's hot, yeah, it ain't no place for me. I told you Yahoo be on top and that's the only on you more. Acts 13 and 41, through each I hear your voice. The only source guaranteed to flock your feet. If there's a shortest, rest assured to fall to me. Malak, not the key, created everything. Shop and eat your meat, now see what I believe. On throwing up people, I lift my hands over my shoulder. Grant me minor shalom, perilous times is almost over. The ball remove boulders and all the hate with force. Now I've already told you, but yeah, you bringing me joy. Times are four, yeah, my life was void. Let me at Troy, you bringing me joy. All the times are four, yeah, my life was void. Let me at Troy, you bringing me joy. You bringing me joy. You bringing me joy. You bringing me joy. Keep me calling on you more, and I hope you not annoyed. You bringing me joy. You bringing me joy. You bringing me joy. Keep me calling on you more, and I hope you not annoyed. You bringing me joy. You challenge me to live right. Send a see the positive effect on my life. What the devil hype ain't running from the light. Striving lawfully and the boy be my delight. You challenge me to live right. I can see the positive effect on my life. What the devil hype ain't running from the light. Walking lawfully and the boy be my delight. You bringing me joy. You bringing me joy. Keep me calling on you more, and I hope you not annoyed. You bringing me joy. You bringing me joy. You bringing me joy. Keep me calling on you more, and I hope you not annoyed. You bringing me joy.
I'ma set my heart and mind to never cross the line. Playing with sin to get you stuck like a porcupine or like an elevator. I'm trying to see my savior, so I can't stagger. Can't be no hesitator. Can't have my mind wonder. I tell you, there's none greater. His word I hid in my heart like a pacemaker, so I'm never shooken. I ain't no salt shaker. I run this thing with patience. Can't be no speed racer. So take your time, young grasshopper. And when you pray, make sure you watch. I had a mind of living down that block, but now I'm trying to be in him when I drop. I'm a Shia.
Set my heart on you.
I had a mind of living down that block, but now I'm trying to be in him when I drop. I'm a Shia.
Set my heart on you. Set my mind on you.
That mean I can't live like I used to. It's time to get the same mind as Yahusha and do the Father's will. I took the red pill. I know the truth now. Tell the devil no deal. He can keep his filthy lucre, his prostitute and seducer, his liquor, his Buddha. I'm about that hallelujah. All praises be to the Most High. It's not about the flesh. Get your heart circumcised, or lift up your eyes where the worms don't die and the fire's not quenched. I pray He saves my soul alive. And forgive me for my past, and bless me with your Ruach. Yeah.
My heart on you.
I had a mind of living down that block, and I'm trying to be in him when I drop. I'm a Shia.
Set my heart on you. Set my mind on you.
And bless me with your Ruach. Yeah.
My heart on you.
I had a mind of living down that block,
my prayer is to be with you forever, forever and ever. And my prayer is to be with you forever, forever and ever. And my prayer is to be with you forever, forever and ever. Salvation for my soul is once in a lifetime. To maintain perfection, eternal life will be mine. Now your world is far too high for me. Yet still I long to dwell with you continually. My prayer is to be with you forever, forever and ever. And my prayer is to be with you forever and ever. And my prayer is to be with you forever and ever. And my prayer is to be with you forever and ever.
Some pray for money, cars and fame, life of a superstar. I'm just gonna abstain, maintain my way so I can be where you are. Far from this, Sodom and Gomorrah abyss. It's crazy how they fight the blood. You would think they a crib, now who you with? The Yahoo Dean click, Yahushua went to prepare us a place. I can wait to get up in, then see him as he is. Our Abba with his kids, as he wiped away our tears. No more death, forever I am his.
My prayer is to be with you forever and ever. And my prayer is to be with you forever and ever. And my prayer is to be with you forever and ever. And my prayer is to be with you forever, forever and ever.
Trouble in your way, feeling like you can't make it. Put your trust in Yahuwah and exercise your patience. Stormy day gon' come the day after the night. Put your trust in Yahuwah and it'll be alright. Trouble in your way, feeling like you can't make it. Put your trust in Yahuwah and exercise your patience. Stormy day gon' come the day after the night. Put your trust in Yahuwah and it'll be alright.
Sometimes when you're going through, yeah, it's gonna be some pain. But if you're gonna grow, you're gonna need sunshine and rain. So whenever you're going through, yeah, I know it might get hard. But all you gotta do is put your trust in God. Alright, alright. Sing it with me, y'all. Everything will be alright. Sing it with me, y'all. If you know it's gotta be, yeah. Sometimes when you're going through, yeah, it's gonna be some pain. But if you're gonna grow, you're gonna need sunshine and rain. Whenever you're going through, yeah, I know it might get hard. But I tell you, all you gotta do is put your trust in God. your trust in him.
Trust in him.
And I know that it's gonna be alright. Said it's gonna be alright. Yeah. Can you bring me on if you know when you say will be? Yeah.
Trouble in your way, feeling like you can't make it. Put your trust in Yahuwah and exercise your patience. Stormy days gon' come, the day after the night. Put your trust in Yahuwah and it'll be alright. Trouble in your way, feeling like you can make it. Put your trust in Yahuwah and exercise your patience. Stormy days gon' come, but the day after the night. Put your trust in Yahuwah and it'll be alright.
Sometimes when you're going through, yeah, it's gonna be some pain. But if you're gonna grow, you're gonna need sunshine and rain. So whenever you're going through, yeah, I know it might get hard. But all you gotta do is put your trust in your sing, tell you all you gotta do is put your trust in put your trust in him.
Trust in him.
I said I know all you gotta do. Put your trust in him.
Trust in him.
And I know that it's gonna be alright.
The producer.
Let's go, baby. Oh, in the building. Let's go. In the building. Let's go.
What y'all back there for?
Everybody took their correction, stand up. Everybody took their correction, stand up. Everybody took their correction, stand up. Everybody took their correction.
Started seeking free. Gotta keep my head right. Never rain hit in my heart. Sometimes this walk get real tight. Exceeding great reward. Commanded to walk upright. Took my correction. I don't wanna be a bastard.
It's where you was thinking, so that's why you hate it. But I'm gonna keep my feet. I know what you mean.
Started seeking free. Gotta keep my head right. Took my correction. I don't wanna be a bastard. All praises to the Most High, like my name was John Boy. Correction come, I line up, bounce back like shotgun recoils. Used to think it grievous, too embarrassed to see his plan. Then I learned the necessity. Better with y'all I stand. Gotta take that reprimand. Beat the fire like it's boot camp. Refined by Kodash fire, need his oil, so I keep my lamp lit. To never forget his purpose. Long as I live and breathe on this surface, I will forever be one of his servants. Till the day they put this vessel under where the dirt is. Open my mind so I cleanse my heart. Resisting the stars so he must depart. Your face looking stained. Somebody fart? Oh, it's a robbery. It's coming real hard. Better get in line with the precepts, cause you'll regret when this kingdom fall. Y'all correct who he loves, so I'ma stand tall and obey his Batman call. Cause started seeking free. Gotta keep my head right. Never rain hit in my heart. Sometimes this walk get real tight. Exceeding great reward. Commanded to walk upright. Took my correction. I don't wanna be a bastard.
It's where you was thinking, so that's why you hate it. But I'm gonna keep my feet. I know what you mean.
Never rain hit in my heart. Sometimes this walk get real tight. Took my correction, I don't wanna be a bastard.
Ain't gon' be no bastard. Took my correction swiftly. The world can be so hard that I ain't gon' let it get the best of me. He knew what I was searching for. Led me straight to Akitone. Oh yeah, he my rah-ah. And still swear with the double ring, homie. Precept upon precept. Line upon line, I can hear a little, then there a little. I'm trying not to turn your back. Willingly sacrifice, he love that. No spot, no blank, cause you're fresh, man. You know I ain't talking the flow, man. You gotta clean and press your pen, man. We're running out of time. And before I close my eyes, I gotta have mine. You ask what it is. It's that Ruach HaKodesh, homeboy, it's divine. You get caught without it. When he come back, he blowing you up like a mine. So I'll say, play it and run it and roll it, settle and yeah.
Sorry, seeking free. Gotta keep my head right, double ring hit in my heart. Sometimes this walk get real tight, exceeding great reward. Commanded to walk upright. Took my correction, I don't wanna be a bastard.
It's when you forsaken, so that's why you hate it. But I'm gonna keep my feet, I know what it you mean.
Exceeding great reward. Commanded to walk upright. Took my correction, I don't wanna be a bastard. You can't run, no, you can't flee the recompense. So I take your correction and you'll see it renders fruit so peaceably.
It's when you forsaken, so that's why you hate it. But I'm gonna keep my feet, I know what it you mean. It's when you forsaken, so that's why you hate it. But I'm gonna keep my feet, I know what it you mean.
Ice Cold, your girl's favorite producer. Don't say that's my shit.
You can keep all your fancy drinks and all your liquor. I'd rather drop some more singles than go to bunch of strippers. And Gato, I tossed around like Play-Doh, trying to get in shot my game, so you best stay out my way, bro. I ride the beat, but later I'ma switch the drug to water, try to use against her, so I'm never tripping. I stay cooking up Zamara, never leave the kitchen. I gotta run this with patience, value my position. I take a breath on the track and go harder. Guitar full of push mistakes, I gotta be smarter. You ain't never had this strength, you get it from your father. You don't like my story, take it up with the author. I live a good life, no apologies. You gon' be burning this shield, that's where your mama be. I'm on you calling your who can make a problem, please. Wherever you lead, yeah, I follow thee. Let's give them something to talk about. Got it. One of us gotta burn, not it. I fight to make you there, cause quitting ain't an option. You see me flipping through the book, cause that's my study guide. You can't get hot without fire, so gonna come inside. Every service I sit closer to the front row, with anticipation like that was Dutchie with jump ropes. You had me in the box, it's time to break out. Your Hoover band ain't nothing for you to play about. Watch out, back up and keep looking. My mama's like a chef, it's only right that I'll be cooking. Could've been dead and gone, sleeping in my grave. Could've been lost in sin, but you saved my soul alive. You showed me who I was, it made me who I am. I'm so glad to say, God has been so good to me. You've been good, yeah, you've been good, yeah, yeah, you've been good, yeah. God has been so good, He's been good, yeah, He's been good, yeah, yeah. Should've been dead and go longer, gon' sleeping at my grave. But your who was show gonna punk, give me another day. With everything I got, I can't help but give him praise. I may not be the best at it, but you know I was gonna sing. Come on, man, be for real.
Ice Cold, your girl's favorite.
Kinfo, Yahoo, let me go, Burberry, Darren and Mo, they could get Tabby Mo, please me the Kinfo, Yahoo, let me go, Burberry, Darren and Mo, they could get Tabby Mo, please me the Hold on, I'm number 1616, yeah, that's for me. Eyes off a goop, then I keep, do self-examine me. Absence of leave on the pool, shove it, cause I ain't gon' be slaving on nobody job during the Muadi. My heart clear free, ain't got nothing on my chest. What a week, now it's time to get some rest. Look right and left, see the out of town express. Hey, look at Martinez and Ernie and Jeff. Got the bookers and the Mormons. I keep Damon and the Farmers. Ed Keys, I keep Meeks. Make sure Mike don't fall asleep. When the rock I start to speak, Mike Goldberg you for a seat. My people, we so unique. Let's enjoy this move ID. You feel me? 3 times in the year. Home else appear. It's a Malcolm obligation. Make your business to be here if you near. We have the move ID. 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 3 times in the year. Home else appear. I got something in my pocket to give all of him his bill and my clips. We have the move ID. 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 Kinfo, Yahoo, let me go. Burberry, Darren and Mo, they could get Tabby Mo, please Smitty. Kinfo, Yahoo, let me go. Burberry, Darren and Mo, they could get Tabby Mo, please Smitty. 911, get this is it on the phone. Cause this I key in the zone. Made chicken and macaron. Why that line always so long? Grab dessert for all of the gone. How these kids see like they grown. Next question, what about your own? I know, right on you own. That boy now chicken to the bone. It's the feast, they ain't did nothing wrong. It's so good to see everybody home. Tonight I'ma leave early but I don't. Ain't no fight, everybody get along. We just tryna see my lock on the throne. When the beats come around, please play the song. I'm gone. Kinfo, Yahoo, let me go. Burberry, Darren and Mo, they could get Tabby Mo, please Smitty. Kinfo, Yahoo, let me go. Burberry, Darren and Mo, they could get Tabby Mo, please Smitty. 3 times in the year. Home else appear. It's a Malcolm obligation. Make your business to be here if you near. We have the move ID. 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 3 times in the year. Home else appear. I got something in my pocket to give all of him his bill and my clips. We have the move ID. We have the move ID. We have the move ID. We have the move ID.
Take a cold shower. You say you want my loving now. This ain't rush hour. I'm the real McCoy, not a role player. I'm winning like Illinois. I'm a surveyor. I'm watching you. You say you're a gem. You say you're a 10. Girl, you're walking down. I hope you would change. Then we can do some things. It's like a shooting range, and you're out of range. But as long as you are down to do what you wanna do, I'll stay straight. As long as you are down to do what you wanna do, I'll stay straight.
There's a lot of people out here hating me, and I don't want you to get to that point. Listen, I don't drink and I don't smoke no joints, baby. There's a lot of people out here hating me, and I don't want you to get to that point.
Say what? Choir boy, choir boy, choir boy, choir boy. They say, you ugly good. Choir boy, choir boy, choir boy, choir boy. They say you so righteous, so you know ugly good.
I'm living for you, good times. Keep my eye on the prize, I can't get fired. People that I meet wanna stay holy. I done elevated so they don't know me. I used to smoke and drink, I done did it all. You can call me Home Depot, I done hit them all. But I had to change up, quickly rearrange up. My middle name was Danger, hot boy. I should be in prison, I hope that I'm forgiven. Mistakes are part of living, my soul ain't a toy. I should be in prison, I hope that I'm forgiven. Mistakes are part of living, my soul ain't a toy. Baby, there's a lot of people out here hating me, and I don't want you to get to that point. Listen, I don't drink and I don't smoke no joints, baby. There's a lot of people out here hating me, and I don't want you to get to that point.
Hey, what? Hello? It ain't on.
Yo boy, choir boy, yo boy, choir boy. You so righteous till you know ugly good.
Choir boy, say you so righteous till you know ugly good.
Let's go. And say how do.
If you're thankful, I want to hear you singing this song, all right? Let's go.
This is another one.
Blake Beats.
I say how do to ya for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Ain't no second guessing, cause I done burnt my bridges. Cause it's high time to be about my other business. Running steady in this race, let go of them weights. No more shucking and jabbing, no more running in place. No more making excuses, no more quitting for me. I'm over that superficial love, it's time to love me. I'm talking higher heights, I'm talking deeper depths. And if it looks like I'm finished, look right and look left. I'm talking tunnel vision, there's something I was missing. Humble star, new heart, it's me who needs your wisdom. I'm calling out your name, don't wanna be the same. Keep me from the evil, just call me by your name. Prepare me for this journey, keep guiding my steps. As I walk down the valley, the shadow of death, I say how do they out for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it like I'm talking. I say how do they out for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it high, talk it high. I had some bumps and bruises, but I done made it through. Lost some along the way, still pressing through. I can't even lie, this walking can get tough. But at the bar, get to sipping for diamonds in the rough. Sometimes you got to lose, just to get the win. Y'all who should pay the price, no excuses for sin. I hear them chains breaking, I'm talking hearts and minds. You took a humble people, hoping that we would shine. From the end to beginning, beginning to end. I'm talking going all the way, all I want is to win. I'm giving this my all, some say I'm walking bold. They like to walk on money, I'm talking streets of gold. I want that all white, a city so bright. And those who make it in, now that's a sacrifice. No more hurt and no pain, I got a new name. Just to make it to the end, y'all who should make it rain. I say how do they out for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it like I'm talking. I say how do they out for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it high, talk it high. I say how do they out for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it like I'm talking. I say how do they out for another day. Perfect plan for me, so I can walk this way. Walk it high, talk it high. Running steady in this race, let go of them weights. No more shucking and jabbing, no more running in place. Running steady in this race, let go of them weights. No more shucking and jabbing, no more running in place. Let go of them weights. No more shucking and jabbing, no more running in place. I do.
Philly's Marshall-Lee. Yahuwah have mercy on me. And keep your hands on me. Look, mine was in the gutter. Head in the clouds, couldn't pull myself down. Off cloud 9.
Excuse me off the name planet, no more taking for granted the human that you made me. Please, y'all save me. My adversaries wanna see me dead, but better say it's me who wanna see me dead. To the mind to be led by them evil thoughts. I thought I wouldn't speak about them notes, cause people talk this. Felt like I was on the way to the grave, wet heart plagued with unmerciful hatred. I'm afraid it would've led me straight through the gates of hell. I place well, it's never a chance of escaping now. This country and other countries as well. Same song everywhere, killers, lockers in jail. Send a nigga to the penitentiary with a L. My dynasty saved me from that. Don't let me go back and know Yahoo will let me speak and ask that every true Yahoo that's gotta seek to please you and that. They keep it real to the bone and the fact that this vibe is on way too strong for the center of the vibe on. I'm who they always got their eyes on. Trying to figure out how this guy roams. See, I'm thrown so far off my rocker. Hard for these dogs, I'm way too hard for their doctors to read. Too hard to even pose or to stop on the beat, but not too hard for one of your lawyer right out of feed. Now that's alignment indeed. In the shower at that lead. See, my mind was in the gutter, head in the clouds, couldn't pull myself down off cloud 9. Excuse me off the name planet, no more taking for granted the human that you made me. I know you could've slayed me, but instead you bathed me in my aim. I'm clean for my sins, I got remission, repented for wickedness and forgiven for my iniquity. The pure Gabarine was the light I needed to get me lit. I enter this, scoping the competition, hoping the competition is more than what I done witnessed it. Not in singing or rapping or no position, but just staying focused and sure about how I'm living. I'm walking up this rocky mountain, I got to pick my feet up high. I'm digging to get a good grip so I don't slide. Forward stride, I ain't gon' lay down and die, no. Negative, as I remember the ways in which I strayed. Completed the 8, then I dropped out in the 9th grade. The crimes committed and pulse that I played, and wasn't ready for life, became property of the state. Didn't think to pull out with just a free, and if I did, you couldn't hit me. I was out of the way, so I wanna say how do to you today. What else am I utter? Nothing, cause I know you know that my mind was in the gutter. Head in the clouds, couldn't pull myself down off cloud 9. Excuse me off the name planet, no more taking for granted the human that you made me. Y'all saved me.
Let's go. Listen, wasted a lot of time chasing bogus dreams. I'm glad I woke up with the blood of Yahusha in my cup. Now I'm up for the challenge, living life with no malice. I'ma push that Kadash life, Sadak balances. Sadak weights, more plates, more calluses, but he wouldn't put more on this bar than I can lift. Even when it seems impossible, he's with me through these obstacles, and now I finally get it. No pain, no gain, so true. Ow!
I'm trying to get next to his throne. Serving so the way I can get home. To be right in front of me, and who keeps me company. No time for distraction, tell the sinners not to come for me. I couldn't picture a better life. I'd rather have darkness for life, but I choose to walk right. That's how I'm living my life. Okay. I gave up following the crowds, and this whole world's a circus, cause they acting like some clowns while I'm obeying the laws, trying to make my Ruach father proud. Not your father too, the best way I know how. Please don't do me no favors, cause I ain't even asked you to. Your religion kiss my boat, well in your pastor too. Wait, he probably actually like it too. All these holy women, but he still rather taste a dude. The more I see, the more I get disgusted. Invested in my salvation was smart than Warren Buffett. Let no man take my crown, keep my swords tucked. So you better not come with me, no Jesus Christ discussion. Came a long way from being passive, trying to get that shit on before I slay a bastard. I've been lied to, so I'm ready to start blasting. Separate them later, then ask questions after. I'm trying to get next to his throne. Serving so the way I can get home. To be right in front of me, who keeps me company. No time for distractions, telling sinners not to come for me. I couldn't picture a better life. They'd rather have darkness for life, but I choose to walk right. That's how I'm living my life. I'm trying to be next to his throne. Serving so the way I can get home. To be right in front of me, Yahuwah keeps me company. No time for distractions, tell the sinners not to come for me. I couldn't picture a better life. They'd rather have darkness for life, but I choose to walk right. That's how I'm living my life. Yeah. That's how I'm living my life. I choose to walk upright, to be right in front of me. Yahuwah keeps me company. No time for distraction, tell them sinners not to come for me. I couldn't picture a better life. They'd rather have darkness for life, but I choose to walk upright. That's how I'm living my life. Yeah. Praise. Got a powerhouse plug for a mock double ring. Put it out in portion, distribute on a beat. 36 souls, that ain't my goal. Wanna be made whole, no kilo. Arrayed in white with the land be delight. Long for your sure, the tour be delight. Now Couth minded, we gotta make it in. Run it back, run it back, run it back again. Got a powerhouse plug for a mock double ring. Put it out in portion, distribute on a beat. 36 souls, that ain't my goal. Wanna be made whole, no kilo. Arrayed in white with the land be delight. Long for your sure, the tour be delight. Now Couth minded, we gotta make it in. Run it back, run it back, run it back again. Snap on the beats and this can't compete. Your hootie gang, we spit straight flames. ZMR, radio, Tahala, y'all when we flow. Turn for the most high, living fry, do it out and go against the word, man. That'll be suicide, hands up, no touchdowns, in the confound. New Palaw growing up, 2-dot, baby. Did a 180, life turned around. Bout face a 10, huh? We soldier for y'all, nigga, in what? They don't want war, we bang boogie. Shout out to my acronym. Living right, sinners can't condemn, let alone comprehend. All who should coming back, better make amends. Time to make an end of them worldly trends. Attached to Yehuda, awake Yasharal from beginning to the end. The Ben sees all, no sliding by redemption. Now it's high time, awake from sleep. In the powerhouse, we share Hasharim. Plugged into the Amat Dabarim on this Mahalak, the Coon with the Redeem. Got a powerhouse plug for Amat Dabarim. Put it out in portion, distribute on a beat. 36 souls, that ain't my goal. Wanna be made whole, no kilo. Arrayed in white with the land be delight. Long for your sure, the tour be delight. Now Couth minded, we gotta make it in. Run it back, run it back, run it back again. Got a powerhouse plug for a mock double ring. Put it out in portion, distribute on the beat. 36 souls, that ain't my goal. Wanna be made whole, no kilo. Arrayed in white with the land be delight. Long for your sure, the tour be delight. Now Couth minded, we gotta make it in. Run it back, run it back, run it back again. The hootie gang going off and keep your lamp lit. Going through the book for enlightenment. To halak in the way towards righteousness. Only Kadashim in white with the bin. Where Yahushua be the light thereof. With a great shout coming down from above. The Lema Alahim, Malaki Yahudim, Malaki Yasharal, and Yahushua we a call. Send a man, y'all sure to fall to the lake of fire. Can't even perspire. Great golf in between. Al-Bahrain, that's the other side. Keep pressing on, Mount Couth on mine. Staying plugged into the powerhouse. Amath Al-Bahrain be flowing out. Giving Tahala for none greater than the most high supreme creator. That's Elohim, whom we should call. Shalom to the Yahudim near and far. Holding it down like a true gabar. Unto whom Elohim has revealed his arm. Among the report, desire to be healed, to be made whole. No kilo, to be arrayed in white, my nigga, that's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah. Let's go.
Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. We at war with these crackers. Them fake Jewish bashing, man. It's time for some action. Yahoo, then we packing. Ain't no more playing, nigga. It's time for some action. I said lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. We at war with these crackers. Them fake Jewish bashing, man. It's time for some action. Yahoo, then we packing. Ain't no more time for talking. Lights, camera, action.
I ain't got a team of thugs on the block. I have Aki armed with the weaponry, watching for the enemy. The cracker has his bed made. The lives of Shakar matter. Y'all should all rise up and separate our children we look after. Aim in our coup, move behind us. The reds where you gather. Soldier boy, the war is not yours, it's Yahuwah. Fam, I came here to die with the martyrs from Yehuda. Consider Ak Uriah, then Malak Yahusha. Having that desire, appertain New Jerusalem. You niggas shouldn't stop me from walking on gold. I cut you off, mad, got a heart that's so cold. Quick to kill your gods, yeah, I'm that serious. Baraka from the rock, turn me from the mind of the ignorant. I press my way to enter in. We'll talk what the lifestyle position is. Breezy, usher, fresh air. This people need some life in them.
Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. We at war with these crackers. Them fake Jewish bashing, man. It's time for some action. Yahoo, then we packing. Ain't no more playing, nigga. It's time for some action. I said lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. We at war with these crackers. Them fake Jewish bashing, man. It's time for some action. Yahoo, then we packing. Ain't no more more time for talking. Lights, camera, action, lights, camera, action, man, it's time we flip the script. You who the gang strong while I bring the fit the bed. I speak my mind, and what they gon' say about it. Got my gun loaded, bitch, believe that I done prayed about it. And now I'm ready to go all the way, I prayed about it. You think I'm scared of some white man, I ain't worried about it. They say someone did some breezy, I ain't heard about it. You niggas just a bunch of skeletons, some nobodies. We strapped up with the dauber and we ready for war. We rockin' the boat, you seen us gon' be in here for sure. Tomorrow getting all over like I've been on a tour. That nigga Jesus ain't adding up like 4 minus 4. With the stick I got good aim, I don't miss shells in this mag. With all man it's getting serious. The way you niggas acting like they should be having periods. When Master hear this, I already know he gon' be furious. But who gon' stop me? Man, I got my hockey, man, I got my hoosha. Man, don't try nothing stupid. Lights, camera, action, make sure that these niggas rollin'. And y'all hooked in the campaign, come and put your vote in. Lights, camera, action, lights, camera, action. We at war with these crackers. Them fake Jewish gotcha, man, it's time for some action. Y'all hooked in, we packing, ain't no more playing nigga. It's time for some action. I say lights, camera, action, lights, camera, action. We at war with these crackers. Them fake Jewish gotcha, man, it's time for some action. Y'all hooked in, we packing, ain't no more time for talking. Lights, camera, action, hey.
Pastor Smith with the knowledge, hitting topics you can't get in college. Soon they're gonna get our alignment like get rid of the wash, making the synagogues of but here's Minister Boston to lead us to the bend of promise, exposing Jesus while he teaches about that land is risen. I know soon that this teaching will get us land in prison. So we ask the chief leader that our hands of strength and build the wall while we hold the heater, pass the ammunition. All these years we've been deceived by these passive Christians. Asking for those who fight and stand against us. You in the bad condition when they label black as fiction. Running to the White House begging your captors to listen. We trapped in the system. In the worst predicament. Become a slave soon as you issued your birth certificate. They call our work militant. We just working diligent to be a people in this land diverse and different. Yahoo, this our anthem. Yahoo, everybody get your hands up. Yahoo, we at war like the Minutemen. Now they say we militant. Black Panther. Yahoo, and we ain't telling lies. Yahoo, and we ain't on the corner selling pies. Starting an unseen revolution that won't be televised.
Listen, over the past time my heart had a remix of what it means is this. I was born again in the beat switch. I used to find myself ordinarily repent, but had to get consistency manifested what he did. Like, who is this? If you don't know, then you should quit. I'm truly lifted through the gift of knowing who Yahuwah is. Born again with new improvements, more than any superhuman. On my Huey Newton, but under Yahushua's influence, faith for Yehudi steward. We ain't asking nothing for free. I need to cut the beat, cause clearly I got something to speak. The Dabba regrounded me like the substance under my feet. So I'm bold with my gums and my teeth, my tongue and my cheeks, my lungs that I breathe with till I'm out of breath. Cause I can see through the disguise, the word taught me how to check. Going Malcolm X with the alphabet, want us to leave to cut us out a check. Nothing extra other than repent and give us our respect.
Yahoo, this our anthem. Yahoo, everybody get your hands up. Yahoo, we at war like the Minutemen. Now they say we militant. Black Panther. Yahoo, and we ain't telling lies. Yahoo, and we ain't on the corner selling pies. Yahoo, starting an unseen revolution that won't be televised.
I got Talahim and Marshall Lee. Like Dawood Shalom, poetry fluent passed down to me. Yahudah prevailed them all. Watch my Haku assail them all. Sinners of death got nailed to the cross. Who should I fear? The solution is revolution. To loosen the yoke, we gon' have to do some shooting. When we provoke, harder than Vladimir Putin. Fortified like Mordecai, deliver retribution. And eye for an eye, repair the breaches like the scripture teaches. No hemorrhage from the past leaking. Embark, not removing the old landmark. Strengthen the weekend at heart. We squeezing with spark them heaters with no regard for demons who smoke behind the bars, lynching on people. I won't forget about the vengeance I'm seeking, the benefits of reaping. We ain't trying to get even with the heathen. We superior beings of all Ahim, Kohan, and Malakim.
This our anthem. Everybody get your hands up. We at war like the Minutemen. Now they say we militant, Black Panther. And we ain't telling lies. And we ain't on the corner selling pies. Start the unseen revolution that won't be televised.
Let me. Let me articulate, make this plain for the ones I hate. Them perpetrators, evildoers, stankin' something like a sewer. Them workers of iniquity, them servants of the devil. I hate them all, I hate them all. The ones who so-called pull the strings, their own destruction's what they'll bring. That's tug of war with a double-edged sword. Dumb on them when y'all say go and gore them like the olive. Split them in two, straight and narrow be the dollar. The two-way, them evil bastards will not make it in as we continue in with the Ari of Yehuda wanna be his Methodist, Ahab, Yahusha. I hate Jesus, I hate the lies and propaganda that they try to feed us. They brainwash, they don't educate the school system, just training slaves. They follow the way of the Mitzrayim and have the nerve to sing. This land was made for you and me, their pledge of allegiance. Ain't our creed, can't bear to fruit from a rotten tree. The seed been poisoned by their greed. No costume when they dress and drag, them wealthy weirdos mostly fag. Parade on Broadway, so disgusting. How they living, not our custom. Stick to the two-way, follow instruction. Hate corruption, hate kata. Hate them sinners, fictitious God. Hate the way that we have been robbed. Don't hate correction or hate the rod who y'all chastise. He a high. You hate kata, we a high. Yahuwah, marching in agreement, stick together in this mishpachah. You hate Rasha, I hate it too. We follow in the way that's too. You hate our enemies, I hate them too. And all the wicked deeds they do. You hate kata, we a high. Yahuwah, marching in agreement, stick together in this mishpachah. You hate Rasha, I hate it too. We follow in the way that's too. You hate our enemies, I hate them too. And all the wicked deeds they do.
Yeah, I'm a hater, yes I am a hater. It's my calling, call me hater of the year. It's Rajon, I still get Johnson. Constantly I am bombarded by retards that call upon their deities, but they believe although deceiving they acknowledge. Unapologetic, I reject their gods and pay no homage to the ones they envy you with all the ones with which they started. Yeah, I know I used to fool with them, but knowledge made me smarter. It's the kind of Mr. Yahuwah that changed my mind and parted from traditions I was part of. Taught to sin by every Auric, Thanksgiving for Christmas and the time to play with Amadors and Valentines. For whom we speak not of the tongues to live with which I'm fornicating regularly. I say wait for and say and may I say I hate myself for even playing with it. Placing evil from my eyes, repeating Rasha that I hear. Taking we away from him and then the chance to just be here. Making that journey that much harder for my nefesh to be sealed.
It's the Ruach HaKodesh, we strive for to gain access. As for the wicked, they won't enter into his rest.
Yeah, I detested deeds that made me be unclean, so I changed my mind and don't stick with kata. And it's still him my clean.
You hate kata, we a high. Yahuwah, marching in agreement, stick together in this mishpachah. You hate Rasha, I hate it too. We follow in the way that's too. You hate our enemies, I hate them too. And all the wicked deeds they do. You hate kata, we a high. Yahuwah, marching in agreement, stick together in this mishpachah. You hate Rasha, I hate it too. We follow in the way that's too. You hate our enemies, I hate them too. And all the wicked deeds they do.
This morning.
Yeah, started you on your way.
Yeah, I rock with health and strength, full of new mercies and grace. Yeah, immaculate in his ways. I'm serving y'all every day. All I can say is a halal belongs to. Who woke you up this morning?
Yeah, started you on your way.
I rock with health and strength, full of new mercies and grace. Yeah, immaculate in his ways. I'm
serving y'all every day. All I can say is a halal belongs to our transgressor. Yes, sir. Lower than your average. This man messed up. Yes, sir. Growed up with them savages. Ran the streets, hit repeat like it was my baddest hit. Pulled up on them freaks like BB ho, what's happening? Now I'm moving forward, no more backwards-ish. Learn from a sharp loop, but not to do, now I'm after it. In hot pursuit of eternal Kai till I capture it. Like record and mixing, I will not get it till after I mastered it. Never could have imagined this. Walking up right, no malintent. Living Kadash, not blasphemous. Get your iPhone, you wanna caption this. Clean each, live like rap and spit with being uptight, you can dab to this. Turn up, that's my motto. Come on, y'all know where halal go to. Y'all the most out, y'all, yeah. For waking me up this morning, yeah. While I'm in a state of a coma, yeah. Probably while I was still snoring, yeah. Probably gon' think it's boring, yeah. To say y'all got so boring, yeah. But Christians just don't get it. Serving in that silly religion. We're really woke you up this morning.
Yeah, started you on your way.
I rock with health and strength, full of new mercies and grace. Immaculate in his ways, I'm serving y'all every day. All I can say is a halal belongs to who woke you up this morning.
Started you on your way.
I rock with health and strength, full of new mercies and grace. Immaculate in his ways, I'm serving y'all every day. All I can say is a halal belongs to
LV, know the times, had to get it right. Couldn't keep staring like a deer in the headlights. Thought I had 20/20, but I did, so now that's hindsight. Fell once to that thing, I ain't gon' fall twice. Yeah, none, I don't deserve to be here today. Contending, complacent, going in loops, call me crochet. Woke me up this morning and I'm glad it's a gift. Shift gears on the beat, listen up while I drip. You keep racing on a track that's slippery as ice. It's time to get with your hoosha and stop following Christ. Stop following Christ. Stop following Christ. Your hoosha died for your sins, so it is an equal prize. Can't stop no matter what they say. No doubts about walking this way. Quick faking like a weave in toothpaste. I'm allowed to y'all, give me 2 days. Reasonable service and they don't like it. Cause baby, just like Boston get Monopoly, ain't no stopping me.
Who woke you up this morning?
Started you on your way.
I rock with health and strength, full of new mercies and grace. Immaculate in his ways, I'm serving y'all every day. All I can say is a halal belongs to who woke you up this morning.
Started you on your way.
I rock with health and strength, full of new mercies and grace. Immaculate in his ways, I'm serving y'all every day. All I can say is a halal belongs to two-step, if he been good to you. Hey, two-step, cause he been good to me. Hey, two-step, if he been good to you. Two-step, 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 if he been good to you. Hey, two-step, cause he been good to me. Hey, two-step, if he been good to you. A two-step, a two-step.
In this lane, nice work. Y'all said to be perfect. Kinda deserve it. Had to learn it on work. In this lane, nice work. Y'all said to be perfect. Kinda deserve it. Had to learn it on worth it. In this lane, nice work. Y'all said to be perfect. Kinda deserve it. Had to learn it on worth it. In this lane, nice work. Y'all said to be perfect. Kinda deserve it. Had to learn it on worth it.
In this concrete jungle, hustling daily, trying to make ends meet. Pull on navigation and patience, so sit don't hedge me. Cares of this or watch will leave you swerving in the ditch. See, a lane has been paid, no fool can air if he just listening. Application like their job, you've been slaving, but better benefits. Transgression for carnality, no need because you're who should sit. Trust he will take care of it, your life is cruise control. Had to learn this myself, no ease at first, yet you get bold. Taking on Muadi, approved or disapproved, I ain't caring, they can't destroy me. But in the false resting place, know that it's precious. So how my bills get paid important, but his flame I ain't daring. Cause to get in his my food, must prove my ways, they ain't airing. So in his lane,
nice work. Y'all said to be perfect. Kinda deserve it. Had to learn it on work. In this lane, nice work. Y'all said to be perfect. Kinda deserve it. Had to learn it on work. In this lane, nice work. Y'all said to be perfect. Kinda deserve it. Had to learn it on work. In this lane, nice work. Y'all said to be perfect. Kinda deserve it. Had to learn it on work.
direction of this lane travel. Straight and narrow, restricted persecution is the path I choose to follow. Got a perfect model, but I'm easy on the throttle. You can keep your liquor bottle, make it fine with living water. Swirling to a slaughter, let me keep it out the dish. Automatic transition, adequate for any ship. Powered by my yo, if you about the truth. Witness sellers pull me over, charge me DWQ. Hey, that driving rocket dash, a slow racer, but a rush. I'm observing all the signs, this protected my device. Won't leave it out my stash, encounter several toll stations. Just a manifestation, long to the road, then I'm obeying, ain't swerving.
Y'all said to be perfect, con undeserving. Had to learn that I'm worth it. In this lane, I ain't swerving. Y'all said to be perfect, con undeserving. Had to learn that I'm worth it. In this lane, I ain't swerving. Y'all said to be perfect, con undeserving. Had to learn that I'm worth it. In this lane, I ain't swerving. Y'all said to be perfect, con undeserving. Had to learn that I'm worth it.
Feel like me, man. I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, you know, Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, you know a nigga got dope, a nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gon' love me.
I tell this world bye, you gon' miss me when I'm gone. I'm just pressing for myself, I gotta get it on my own. Yo, who assists high, and he gon' watch me down below. And my line may keep me focused because he's my life coach. Hey, Breezy, people asking questions like Breezy, boy, how you do it? Tell them hell I cannot go in. I'm Jay Breezy's your influence. Find a teacher who lines up and who lifestyle is congruent. When you're feeling down and lonely, go bump you some cut, that's music. Man, I stay focused, I'm sitting for broke. No, I'm not rich, but I'm for broke. A man in the laws in the word that he speak from the 3 times a week on my ride, how he preach. That's to a new man, we facing the east, got lamb and goat whenever we feast. This way you get tired and tired and tired and tired. You better hold on to your seat. Whoa! Yeah. They saying the kid is amazing. I've been waiting to go off, but people tell me to be patient. I really am sick, wait, really get hit, really who make it do what it does. You niggas is mumbling and grumbling, you know you can't beat it, better get with us. Yeah. You hoodie man with your flavor. Let me do my collage dance. To your haters, to your haters, to your haters, to your haters. To your haters, people sending emails trying to break us up and make it threats. Trying to find fault, ain't even trying to freaking that. Ain't being passed, so don't hold my tongue. Nobody getting by, tell them peace out. Be breezy when I tell this world bye. You gon' miss me when I'm gone. I'm just pressing for myself, I gotta get it on my own. Yo, who assists high, and he gon' watch me down below. And my line may keep me focused because he's my life coach.
Yo, time to represent it. Truah hoodie fitted, lifestyle matching, shirt with the kitties. I'm an arboretum ascending. I'm about my arbor business. If it's in that book, I spit it. I care less about your feelings, nigga. All things not all I hear is gon' feel it when he come back. It's a fact, so you better get it right. He coming like a thief in the night, so follow precisely to that letter of the law. We high when darkness falls. What you mean? Caught in the air, let's be clear. No substance can interrupt this. I'm on a mission to that air. New Jerusalem, I'm trying to see it like Yahukanah. So we gotta stay obedient till kingdom come. We the ones, I ain't talking about no George Washington. Elias shall not tarry in his sight. And we know he won, but that's another broadcast. Fires in the forecast, raining down from Shamayim to clean your town. Your county like Brownie, the quicker picker upper. Your city, your state, boy, this country is in trouble. Along with the rich, you can take this as a diss. Don't want to perish, get with this. We that Truah hoodie clear. Yeah. No, we ain't backing down from no. Say we ain't backing down from no. Say we ain't backing down from no. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ain't no earrings in my ear, no baldy for my hair. hair. No shaving on my face, Cadell product on the beard. I'm your hootie. Whom shall I fare? Man, they booty. We got them running scared. As long as he with us, Yahuwah will deliver. The enemy in our hand, like package require signature. Now bring that back, listen up, cause I don't think they caught it, bruh. Oh, they'll catch it, let them come against my mishpah.
We the sons of the hated and globally imitated. Took the dust of the foundation in his image he made us.
We his people called by his name. So what them heathens doing when they holding hands to pray?
Playing ring around the rosy, let's expose them to they shame. English, Roman, Greek, and Latin rulers done, we breaking chains.
Serve the only Elohim that's in control of everything. Yahusha said we free indeed, so you can take that to the bank. Why I thank him, man, I praise him every day for everything. Could've left me out there hopeless, smoking, drinking, poking skanks. So I'm running, man, I'm running full tank. I ain't stopping, man, my face at full strength. And I ain't fainting, I'm Yehudi. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, we ain't backing down, no night. No, we ain't backing down, no night. No, see, we ain't backing down, no night. See, we ain't backing down, no night.
Bang it on up there. All the dancers, on the floor, 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 all the dancers, on the floor.
1, 2, 3. Don't be scared. If you're holding good, you can wave your hands. Step back and go and do your dance. It's a good dance party, and the devil can't stop me. Don't worry about them, just do your dance, 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 dance. Don't worry about them, just do your dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance. Don't worry about them, just do your dance. Yo, Deem all set to go. Tick, tick, boom, we the next blow. Ay, I can lose count for all the things that I'm thankful for. Right now, I wanna see you move. Go ahead and give y'all this groove. I put my hands up on my hip, I dip. Grateful, so grateful, thankful, I thank him. All praises to him. Watch you in the movie. Your clothes gon' sweat them out. If you love, y'all let it out. And let's get wild, we got a praise like a going out of style. You gotta let them know that you're who run the show. I can feel it in my bones. Watch me get down on the floor. Let me do my dance some more. Can I do my dance some more? Watch me get down on the floor. Can I do my dance some more? Ay. Ain't nobody like him. All the things I does, I like it. If you love that, then prove it. When it speeds back up, I wanna see you moving. Don't be scared. If you're holding good, you then wave your hands. Step back and go and do your dance. It's a good dance party, and the devil can't stop me. Don't worry about them, just do your dance, 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 dance. Don't worry about them, just do your dance, 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 dance. Dance, 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 dance. Don't worry about them, just do your dance. Y'all Dean gonna bust the move. Praise y'all to this cold dance groove. Even when you ain't in the mood. Step back and tell them sinners, give me room.
If you love y'all, make some noise. Don't let them take your joy. If you love y'all, bust the move. Don't let them take your joy. If you love y'all, make some noise. Don't let them take your joy.
Thank you for one more chance. Be mind if I do my dance. Your dance, 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 your dance.
Give us a hand clap. Woo! Yeah, a wonderful performance. mic off. Woo. Yeah! Yeah! That's all right. That's all right. Y'all all right? That's all right. That's all right. Appreciate that. Appreciate Mr. Yahuwah. Appreciate him. Thank you. Cut that one off. I don't know about everybody else, you know. We all get tired and wore out with all the stuff we deal with, we face. If it ain't one thing, it's another one. It ain't coronavirus, it's some kind of bill or something come up or something you got to deal with or something you're trying to arrange or fix or something you're trying to figure out. There's always something. At the end of the day, it's always something. I'm just appreciative that he gave us a mind to do what the world won't do. That to serve him outside the norm. The world took their time out today. There were places that I know that should have been open. They closed. They shut down. It didn't matter about what nobody needed or what was going on. They looked at, they was going to acknowledge this day that they God established for them. And they took off for it. They celebrated and kept it and did exactly what tradition tell them. Why shouldn't we keep what Yahuwah gave us? I said, man, what are they keeping? Labor Day or Memorial Day? Labor Day, no labor. We do that every Shabbat. Folks talk about it and complain. That's what it was. They supposed to rest from their labor. They even knew what time to rest. That's what the Shabbat about we got. Rest from our labor. Isn't that right? The world ain't stupid. Then they got Memorial Day where they supposed to go back. He told us it's a call. He told them we came outside. Amalek smote us in the way. So when we were hungry, we were feeble. He said when Yahuwah had strengthened us and got us into the place that he sharpened to us, he promised to us, he told us don't forget it. That means we're going to have Memorial Day. You know, we got a damn memorial. It is. Even Yahuwah got a book with it. It ain't got a book of remembrance. Book is a call. Ain't that right? That's why we go through it, because we want to remember what he remembers. We want to know what he knows. We want to make sure we're right. We can't stress enough how important it is. Appreciate our young people, too, our young kids. They do a great job. I mean, we used to have a lot more fire, but folk done got old and pounds done got in and thread, holding on by a thread, you know what I'm saying? And one of them thread little live, there's gonna be a lot of butt naked old people in here. So y'all young folk, y'all can still split, jump, and move. While y'all able, give Mr. Yahuwah all you can. You ain't gonna have it forever. After a while, another Tuladafa come through, you'll soon be forgotten. Ain't that right? Eventually, we got to move on. We trying to leave something in front of them now so we can put a standard in front of them so they'll know how to serve him. Serve him right, he worthy of all the praise. That just meant he worthy of it. Because you just don't know, you just days and minutes and seconds away from Mr. Yahuwah taking your strength and even taking your life. Even wiping your mind clean. I was looking at a lady today walk down the street. This lady walked probably, I don't know, she probably walked by about 20 miles a day. Mind gone. Easily 20 miles a day, easy. I'm talking about she don't miss a beat. 20 miles, you see her come past her, 20 miles. She gonna put in at least probably about 20 miles. And she be moving too. Steadily moving. The police officer I knew stopped her. She told me about it. She said, I went to school with her. Said she didn't always used to be like that, so I want to help her. She said, but her mind gone. She said, I feel sorry, but listen, that lady walked the street, she don't stop moving. She up 278 walking. This lady just walking. I'm talking about she getting it. She be moving too. She have on sometimes sandals. She be going, just walking. I said, when your mind get gone. Ain't that right? You think about telling my boys, I said, you be surprised at people you gone to school with and you sat and you played with and you talked to. Now you just give it a little time. You see them people, you'll be sitting back saying, why wasn't it you? There's some people I look at, you have to ask yourself, why wasn't it you? Mr. Yahuwah spared my kaya and gave me an opportunity to get here and get it right. I won't take nothing from a journey now. You'd have called me when I first started, I probably would have took something for it. But I done got too far up the road now. We just sang a song years ago called Further On Up the Road. And I used to call it, said, back then we just said, my God had a blessing. Said further on up the road. Sometimes folks get it going, they said just a little further up the road. That's how you had to meet. Old people came over there. They said further on up the road. That's all it is. Sometimes people get it going, I'm like, man, how much further? Just a little further on up the road. It won't be much longer. Listen, everybody been hearing for a long time for someone with age. Won't be long now, he be coming back. We living in the time period he getting ready to come back. This world can't keep going like that. It can't keep going like this. You shutting down whole school district, businesses, everything shutting down, can't get supply, fires and hurricanes. How much more is on the planet to burn up? How much more is the planet to flood out? It can't be much longer. Icebergs melting, the sea level getting higher. It can't be much longer. Just a little further on the road, Mr. Yahuwah gonna be coming back here. I know some of y'all keep kind of saying redundant act, well, nothing kind of movie, just kind of in your way. But I tell you what though, you wait that man come and he takes something away from you. Whether it be a deal, somebody that did in your heart, your love, or whether it be something your mind do, or some ability you had or something. I don't want to wait for him to take nothing from me before I serve him. I don't need him to take nothing away from me to make me get more serious about serving him. He been too good to me. I know y'all heard both say it, but you need to know for yourself, he been good. He been better than good to me. I think about all the things he done, all the things he done for me, all the things he given me, I appreciate him. Every now and then he'll stop something in the middle of something happening just to let me know. I just want to see where you at. That is, every now and then he tests you. I just want to see where you at. Because it's easy to forget. Things will get to clicking and things get to moving and things rolling. And sometimes he will come and say, stop it, right there. Let me just see where you at. You'd be surprised. Every now and then you got to check yourself. It is. Every now and then you need to check yourself. Some of y'all got watches. You put on, it keep up with your heart rate. They check your blood pressure. Because every now and then you in one of them situations where you need to know what's going on. You need one of them with Mr. Yahuwah. That is some way. Every now and then, I'm talking about, and I ain't talking about no every once in a while down the road. I'm talking about every day you need to be checking to see where you at with him. Everyone, because you could think you somewhere you might not be. When it come down to giving them all you got, this ain't just come sit down and hear and listen. This and tell all of it. Daoud, don't y'all know he said was a man after his own law. Daoud ain't preach no message. Never preached no message. But man, he could dance. Man, he could dance. Can you imagine dancing so hard your clothes come on? Yeah, I'm talking about you could take yours off white done. We ain't talking about no strip teasing. That man danced, the boys they danced with all his might. That's a man new. All he ain't been tubed to me. All he been tubed to me. Somebody come and see you, man, you think about hearing from him. When he sent one hitting the ball to you and let you know about what you done, and you know how they go. When Mr. Yahuwah sing you want to hit the ball, it ain't never to tell you nothing to. And Yahuwah let that man know, listen, man, I done already blotted out and you ain't gonna move. But let him know, boy, it was a terrible thing you did. And you gave the adversary an opportunity to have reproach on me. He said, but I'm not gonna take your life. I'm gonna take the life of your son. That's us. That should have, can you imagine getting caught up and out of his own mouth, he pronounced that the man that did it should die. And that man cut him out, let him know, say, you the man. That's how you can dance like that. That's how you can serve like that. We realize, if everybody had been on it, we should have been dead. How many of y'all, I ain't talking about just saying it, come about saying, how many of y'all should have been dead? I ain't talking about no, I should have been something like dead. I ain't raised my hand nobody. I know where I've been. I know what I've done. And I know it wasn't no way I should have got out of it. Wasn't nothing but you. Man, I should have been dead a long time ago. I should have been dead with no excuses, no recall, no chance, nothing. And you know they see people that gone with that mind, it's just to let you see, I spared you. Just like he told that, he said, listen, I ain't gonna kill you for what you done. And it was a reproach, it was a disgrace what I done in my life. I've been a disgrace. But you have been recalmed to me. He been recalmed. That's why I be in. That's why I keep pressing. See, I know the job I got, everybody won't do it. They just won't do it. It got too much, it got too many turning, moving parts. There's always something. Everybody can't deal with that. You got to fix yourself for it, whatever it takes. At the end of the day, I deserve it. I deserve it. At the end of the day, I deserve it. When I'm saying I don't deserve the position, I just look at what come along with it and stuff you do. The stuff you got to do it, I deserve it. It come along with it. He just want to make sure you're going to be true. Anybody can be with y'all and everything going good. When you get it, everybody else stuff get piled in your lap and you got to take somebody bring you a whole bunch of busted up pieces and say, put that back together, preacher. So that's tight. That dumping that some kind of way, you got to make it work. You got to come up with the answer, solution, the resolve for it, and you still got to keep moving. No matter what you deal with, no matter what come up, you still got to be able to get up and do your job. How many of y'all sometimes you don't feel good, you don't feel like being bothered, you just don't feel like, you don't want to be by yourself, whatever it might be. You know who can't do that? Folks count on me. Your life don't even be yours no more. A lot of times people want their job. If you saw my paycheck, you'll want that. I ain't gonna lie to the paycheck. You'll want that paycheck, because I want it too. At the end of the day, though, it come with something. I know what kind of care he got for y'all. I know what kind of care he got for y'all. He took a man like me, and I done quit some of everything. I quit, I walk off. I ain't take no junk. I just didn't like, I want to pay on be bald, be bald. I just be done with it. I don't care. That man put me somewhere. It's the only thing I can't walk away from. He put me somewhere, nowhere in the world I could walk off from there. Because he'll never leave y'all. He would never leave y'all. Sometimes I know it get hard, and sometimes what y'all deal with, y'all ain't never forgotten. When you ain't Palau and I'm Palau, when y'all get Layla Palau, that ain't the last time I prayed till no morning. I gotta talk to him. I don't sleep a lot. I sleep in spurts. When I wake up, I already know what I gotta do. I gotta be talking with him, because something going on. He trouble. He don't let me sleep. But you're not gonna get no whole night through. It's rare I done got a night or I just done slept all the way through. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to get you a little bit, then you're gonna have to wake up, you're gonna talk to him. And you're gonna have to talk to him, you're gonna talk to him, and you go on out and you be back up before you know it, and you gotta go back to talking to him again. Cause I always gotta remember, I gotta appreciate that mind. Cause somebody get up and they'll forget. There's a lot of folk that laid down, they got up. Think how many folk done been here. Some folk went to sleep and woke up and they forgot. That's not my testimony. I don't take it on myself either. That's the mind he give you. If you lurk too long out here with this world and hold on to too much of this stuff out here, it won't be long. You'll let go too. All these people did what more people do. They try to hold on and try to keep going to it. You got to let it go. I work too hard to get here. I can't afford to hold on, then they're going to pull me out here. You got to let it go. I don't care what the cost. I don't care what the relationship is. You got to let it go. That thing will pull you out of here. And now, it's the wrong time. This the worst that we done ever. Ain't nobody living gone before can come back. Ain't nobody can tell you they ever seen the world like this. Nobody. They'll be telling a lie. You can dig up anybody in front of the grave and say, tell me when you seen it like this. They'll tell you, I ain't never seen it like that. Y'all in trouble. We in trouble. Y'all just don't know we in trouble. And get what? Mr. Hoodlum, somebody still keep the move hard. Don't y'all know them folks came on with an advisory? They folks here, they told everybody, if you ain't vaccinated, don't travel. Don't go nowhere. They wasn't talking to us. We was summoned by Mr. Yahuwah. We didn't get our call. Did y'all hear them tell them folks don't travel? If you ain't been vaccinated, they said don't travel. Don't go nowhere. They said cancel it. They said don't be ashamed, cancel it. I had to be him. I had to be him. Ain't no Mr. Yahuwah looking for somebody who ain't listening to them. Everybody listening to them dying. Everybody listening to folks being smitten off the face of their rights. That man told Mushar, he said, I'm going to raise up in the bar. So he's going to be just like you. He said, he going to come from our king. And you know what he said? He said they're going to hear him. And it's going to be that whoever don't hear this man, I'm going to require it of him. I had to be him. I had to be him. Man, we risk our life out here every day. I ain't telling people COVID not real, but if you don't get it, and you don't never catch it, and you die and you ain't right, what did you gain? What is that? Knock on. I ain't never caught it. And you knock on wood, you ain't gonna make it in Shamayim either. How they gonna be good luck to me and the tree dead and it lost its life? That can't be no luck for me. How something ain't make it? A 3-foot rabbit jump around, hurting his behind off because his foot missing, and that good luck for me. That's terrible. Only white folk tell you. Horse done run out here and done lost his shoe, and that's gonna be good luck for me. Just stop it. Anything to make a fool out of people. I'm holding on something that's tangible, something that's real. Y'all got me. When I tell y'all about serving the man, I'm not serving the man with no figment of my imagination. I look at that book, we drop that screen, we look at that book, I can see it. I know it right. I can listen. I work in 5 senses. I don't try to go no further than that. Because they got to make it plain. That's what he told me. They want you to speak plain to these people. I want these folks to understand what I'm telling them. It's getting late for them. Let me tell you something. Some of us are going to lose our life. I listened to them, they were saying when Jaheed came up, talking about me and then talking about, and Kerry said, we got to do some shoot. It's going to be war with these people. I know y'all, a lot of y'all just do it because it's just the Zamar, but I'm just being honest with y'all. A lot of these Zamar we saying, we're going to put this thing in action. I know folks are, oh goodness, I ain't talking about. No, I'm telling you, you ain't got to do nothing. They coming for you. Well, I'm saying, you breaking these, listen, these folks snap me off YouTube because I said something about the vaccination. I'm trying to these people, listen, these people got plans for folks. They finna wipe these people out the places, they finna wipe these people off. All these people getting vaccinated, listen, these people got blood clots, these folks sick, these folks in the hospital. Belichick, one of the best coaches I've ever seen in the NFL. They started talking about Cam Newton. Y'all know about Cam Newton? They cut him because he wouldn't get the shot. He said, I don't know where they got that from. He said, we ain't cut him for no shot. He said, most of my vaccinated players stand sicker than the people ain't vaccinated. What you think they do when people heard that? When he told them most of the vaccinated people getting sicker than the people not vaccinated. You can't say no stuff like that, man. The NFL pushing vaccination for everybody. These folks not playing. They got intent for everybody. I think with Argentina, they say he told Argentina, say y'all want a vaccination, give us your military base. These folks finna use it against these people. They got a scale going and got these folks panicking, and ain't nobody looking at it. Tell them to pull up the health records of all them people that died with COVID. Tell them to pull up one person they got that dead from COVID that didn't have no other occurring issues. Just say, show me one that died from COVID and didn't have no other issue. They ain't gonna be able to find it for you. All them folks they done found out died from COVID. Them people got a whole lot of underlying conditions. And you know they gonna find out? They went on their medication. You know how many people don't? I used to do that. I would take my blood pressure one time. I take that thing every day. Put on draw, take that pill. I got tired of going back and forth down the hospital until you can get stuff under control and control it. I was down there, folks. I told that lady she embarrassed me so bad. I said, I know what to do. She said, you know what to do? She said, why you down here? I said, yeah. I said, but I know that. She said, why you down? You know that thing said, quit talking, boy, you just sound stupid. That lady just kept, she said, why you down here? I said, through talking. She was right. That sounds dumb. I know what to do and I'm in the hospital. I know what I need to do, I'm in the hospital. She said, why you down here? I said, you know what, let me just quit talking, because I'm sounding dumb to me. When you start sounding dumb to yourself, it's time to stop talking. To sit here and say you know what to do and you ain't doing what you need to do, that don't make sense. Why are you here? It's time to get right. I'm telling you, it's time to get right. They're going to get crucial. When y'all put this in your mouth, say, no, y'all going to be tested. You're going to be tested on everything you don't put out your mouth. Y'all ain't thought, I know some of y'all, you're feeling good, your pen moving, your paper being still, you done heard a beat. I'm trying to tell you now, you're going to be tested. I had been tested. I've been tested. Listen, I've been tested for this job. This ain't no job I just fell up on and I'm up here just talking something funny. I done been tested for this job. You got to be tested for it. Make sure you don't stand. Too many folks walk away. Somebody got to see somebody anchored. Don't you know if everybody got how to walk, I still got to be him? Because somebody trying to get home. And all they looking for a beacon. They looking for somebody standing. I'm going to be right here. Y'all hear me? And I ain't going to preach no pew. Somebody going to come and hear me. I'm telling you, if folks watch, you know what? Some of y'all here know why. Y'all don't watch these folks. These folks don't stand long. They got some kind of junk tied up in what they're doing. What I tell you I'm preaching, that's what I'm living. Folks don't like us. I stand flat-footed when I say what I got to say, but I'm honest with people. At the end of the day, I care about people to stay. I want somebody to be honest with me. Yeah, it's going to hurt, but at the end of the day, I want to be right. That's the most important thing. I got to be right. I tell all y'all again what I told you before. You go over everything you got. Everything you got, and you consider what you willing to give up your salvation for. I have absolutely nothing. I don't have one child, one grandchild. I don't have one mother or father. I don't have a sister, no daughters, and nobody else that I'm willing to give up no salvation for. I got to get this right. And every one of them, they care about themselves. They'll get it right for them. Come on, I give it up for my mama. Then you go ahead on it. He can't use you. Because the same thing I got to do to be saved is the same thing your mama got to do. Same thing your son, it's something you don't want to as a parent. Come on. Listen, I had my kids sick. I said, let that sickness be on me. Woo, you don't want anybody had their baby sick? I'm talking about your baby. I'm sick. Anybody had their baby sick? Man, I remember one time when the great hospital. My dog, she probably, she wasn't even a year. Man, we sitting in the hospital waiting room, man, that girl was crying. She was light skinned. She cried, her face was red. She cried, man, and she was just gagging, she was crying. And the doctor just kept walking by there for a while. I just sat and looked at these people, she just walked by. I got up, I walked up. I went up to the counter, I told that lady, I said, my daughter died. I said, I'm gonna kill everybody kid in here. Folks sat back, and I had to leave. I meant every word of it. I said, I'm gonna kill everybody kid in here. That was my daughter crying. My daughter sitting there, them folks kept walking by, I looking. I was sitting there looking at my daughter, saying, she crying, she screaming, her face was red. So I just let her know, if she die, I'm gonna kill everybody kid in. So we had to leave. That's how it was. So I didn't want my baby sick. I didn't want to have my baby. I didn't want my baby to die right there in my arm. These folks walking by. I was pissed. I just reacted out. That's just where I was. I was young. That's where I was. Mine died, I'm killing everybody kid in him. I was pissed. When they come to salvation, she can die. They come to salvation, you can't get nobody nothing. It's got to be about you. A parent will do stuff sometimes. You win and jump in front of a car to save your kid. They come to salvation, that car got to hit you. I'm being honest. You have to be that selfish, that person that come to your salvation. See, some folks would care where I was in the world about my daughter's health, about her living. They wouldn't have saved if she wouldn't have died. At the end of the day, they come to salvation. You can't have that attachment folk like you did when you was in the world. The love, that care I have her was strong, like any parent would just about to do to save bad. Whatever you got to do to save your kid. That man said, well, how about she be saved and you die? I said, man, you go ahead and take her. You go ahead and take that baby. That thing gonna hurt me too now. But it best she go to not me. When it come down to it, I'm telling y'all, it's that serious when it come down to salvation. I know folk don't want to deal with it, but at the end of the day, the folk that came through before us, them folks suffered and lost theirs. Them people suffered and gave theirs up. And listen, the book said there was some that refused to have their dead. Hey, listen, he could have raised them up. Said, leave them where they at. Could have raised them up. The book said refused. So they refused to do it. Leave them where they at. I don't want nothing to get in the way when it comes to my salvation. Y'all got to get that serious about it. Everybody here. Listen, things change. We can't keep being the same people we've been. That's it. To get the full effect and power of what we got to get from Elohim, we got to start going through everything we got. Start looking through. Sometimes you done went through old chest drawers. You said, that thing I was looking for. Go through and search and see where you had your first heart, where your first heart kicked in at. Get that thing and hold on to it. Don't lose it. Because you'll get comfortable around here. You'll get around people. You'll get to happen and get to doing things. You'll forget what you come here for. They come to salvation. This is who will save one and not the other. That's the truth. I remember one time I had I had a husband and wife came out here. And I knew him. He just didn't know I knew him until I took him in the office and told him. And they wanted to join. And I told him, I said, I'll take the wife and the kids, but not you. He trying to figure out, he said, what? I said, I'll take the wife and the kids, but not you. And I told him why his wife said. She said he remembered. I didn't forget. He said something one time on a broadcast. He commented about DeVale. Said DeVale had cursed on a broadcast tape. He was a listener. And I just said, he just kept determined saying, he can't see I'm sitting up here preaching and DeVale up here cussing. And who remember that? He said, y'all remember that? We was on Glenwood. He didn't show it years later. It was years later. I had never seen his face. I knew exactly what it was, his mouth open. I just kept going and kept going. He said it, he just sat there and he kept going. When he decided he wanted to talk to me about joining, they was excited. I sat back in my seat, I looked. I said, I'll take the wife and the kids. I said, but not you. And that's when I told him. She just closed. She said, he remembered. He said, I told you he remembered. I asked them what they want to do. She decided to go with him. They can't never get in now. Not him. You put your line in the sand. She should have looked and just said, that's unfortunate. At the end of the day, I know what I heard. Ain't that right? People put themselves out there. You know, he said, wasn't nobody gonna tell him that. This folks tried to tell him. Folks, they were saying he didn't curse. Well, don't do. He said, yes, it did. I don't care what nobody tell me. He was determined. I never even come. I saw it coming. You don't pay people. I left him right where he was, and he had to show up years later. And he thought I had forgot, and he had no idea. I hadn't forgotten nothing. I just want to see how long we're gonna wait. He sat around for a while. He want to play bungo. Can I play with man? I said, take your time. Don't worry about nothing. They finally decided it's time to talk to him about joining. I said, this is a good day. Let's go to my office. And that's what they got to bearing news. That thing crushed him now. It crushed him. Now, I guarantee they ain't moved from it. He ain't here today, and I meant what I said the first time. I said, no, he wasn't getting in. He said, wasn't nobody going to tell him that he didn't care what nobody said. Who remember he said that? Oh, I remember it. I made sure, too, he gonna remember it, too. And one of you see me trying to tell you nothing then, because you said wasn't nobody gonna tell you nothing. Folks went back and forth trying to explain to him, you did not hear what you said. What he heard wasn't even the same thing. He thought he heard it say, God damn. But he didn't. The other preacher would tell him saying, get Dion. He was saying, get his son. And the man wasn't even talking. But he got so stirred in himself that he was determined, said he wasn't listening to nobody, wasn't nobody gonna tell him nothing. He knew he was right. And that was enough for me. I said, well, I'm not worried about him. He's not getting in anyway. And he showed up years later. But I already said what's gonna happen. And that's what we staying with. You think about how many times stuff done came out your mouth. You think how many times you done did things, but he had recalm on you. Don't you know you can do something, Mr. Yahuwah can hold something against you and leave you out there? You think about it, man, you go back and you say, man, that was back then. Yeah, but I remember. When Mr. Yahuwah said this, and I'm talking about me, that should have been me. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm so grateful about what he done for me. I should have been cut off a long time ago. When it come down to who that man decide get in and who don't get in, that ain't your choice. That ain't none of our choice. Mr. Yahuwah told her, he said, I have recome on whom I will. He said, I harden myself against whom I will. That man harden himself against you, what you gonna do? The book declared he's in one mind. You know they ask, so who can turn it? When that man set himself against you, you in trouble. So I set myself to take my time. I'm grateful for what he done to me. I'm grateful for the position, opportunity he gave me. This is a borrowed position. This position I got is a position being held by many men. Some have lost it by default, and some have lost it. It was just time to move on. This is not mine personally. I'm just holding to the next man and get ready to get it. That's what Yukanan told when he came. He said, I told you myself. He said, I told y'all myself. He said, I'm not the Mashiach. I'm just sent before him. Isn't that right? You know who he told him? You want to know who he was? He said the one, that's all he is. He said he that had the groom, the bride. That's the bridegroom. He said, I'm just a ray of him. He said, I do rejoice when I hear him come. Isn't that right? When he can't hear, and this my joy is fulfilled. I'm just waiting to come and get his bride. I just want to know that I helped state the claim in it for him, and I held it down till he brought the next man in to get it. That's how these seats we got. We trying to sell. I can't tell how important to involve these young people and get in their minds how important it is for them to live right, to set a standard for the people coming behind them. Everybody here, with somebody coming behind us. We ain't the last one. Somebody coming behind us. Until he gets the next people replaced or he come back, everybody hold your post. Hold your post till he tell you you've been relieved. Hold your post until the next people come in or till the man get behind. That's why I'm here till either he come or he tell me, take off. Time the next man up. What y'all think? He told Moshe up. I mean, it was time to go. He said, time to go. He said, I don't want to hear no more about it. He said, you're not going. You're not going in. He said, you can see it. I got somebody else finna go. You can't take these people in. Yahushua coming. So I learned to get that position. This ain't no position in mine to take with me and I go, when I leave, I'm going to take all y'all with me. I'm just a man standing until the next man get him. See, some folks get themselves too involved. They don't know when to cut and when to hold on. I'm just here until the next man come. They say, well, he found it, he started. It still ain't mine. I was just one voice that man set up that y'all heard to get y'all to agitate you, to get you here to listen, consider until he get back here or the next man come. Either way it go, I'm gonna hold my post to them. Everybody y'all got them seat. Look at the seat, hold your seat to the next man. How long you gonna hold it when I check? How long you holding that seat? To when?
I said till the next man come up.
Or until you get back here. How long you holding that seat? How long you holding that seat? How long you holding that seat? That's all y'all can do till you get back here. The next person to the next person tells you don't change post. It's somebody else's seat. Otherwise, don't you move. Y'all got me? Don't you move. Y'all hear me? Set a standard for these young. How long y'all gonna be holding them drums and keyboard? How long y'all gonna be holding them keyboard and them drums and them guitar? Huh? So until you move? That's it. Or till you get back here. Everybody in here, that's what you gotta have in your mind. When y'all get up, you gotta hold it. You holding a standard. Somebody watching. I know y'all think, I ain't no preacher. Everybody ain't looking at no preacher. You know, when folks see me, I'm already, I expect him to say that stupid stuff. I want to see what the members doing. You'll get more outlooks than I get. Y'all don't even realize that. Them folks see me, you know, they say, I won't waste my time talking to Smith. Smith brainwashed. He got them folk brainwashed. I'm looking at them folk to see who'll move. They'll put more eyes on you than they'll put on me. They already know the folks. See, they say they're the same stupid fool. You can't tell them that. I wouldn't waste my time trying to tell. And they right. You are wasting time. I got to leave me alone. Man, hit boy message. I look at my phone, it's about that long. So it's super long. I look at it. The man tell me, I heard it when he said, what did he say I do? He said, I got knowledge and wisdom. He said, then I be preaching sometimes. He said, you be using knowledge when you need to use wisdom. Then when I use wisdom, I need to use knowledge. Delete. I'm tell why I delete these people. I understand what he's saying though, believe it or not. I'm tell why I delete him. Because I already consider he ain't essential. Because you need to be doing something effective. Like, don't waste your time on me. Go try to say somebody gonna hear you. That's just being honest. Go do something effective. I ain't used to waste no time on me. Go say some people and get them people to hear you. Once you know I'm a lost caller ain't gonna hear you, you put a shut the dust from your feet and kept moving anyway. That's how I know he ain't sent you. Because he definitely ain't sent me to be wasting no time with you. And I have no intuition, nothing to be bothered with you. So that's why I leave it at. I don't waste my time. They waste their time with stuff. I already know he ain't sent you. Had he sent you, you'd already knew what to do. You were supposed to shake the dust from your feet and keep moving. And let that be counted as a testimony against me. But you're not smart enough. Because all they be is somebody sitting at home, their family hate them. It ain't caught no truth because their family know they stupid. And they wasting time thinking, let me try to get over here with Smith. I'm not interested. That's why I tell them, I'm not interested. When they start talking, I'm trying to get to see me and how we can fellowship. We can't. Y'all know how much work I got to do with just the little people. That's why I don't take everybody. Let me tell you something. These folks, I used to want a lot of big numbers, get big numbers. You know, big numbers, you want to get out on folks. Boy, look at him. I paid a lot of money for their hair. And they don't even reach all the way to the back of the bald spot back there. Y'all see it? I can't lose that little hair. I'm still making, I'm making payments on this stuff. I can't lose that little, I get them folks. I had a tweet and just pull each one of them out. Ching, ching, ching. That catch you good. I'm still making payment. This ain't funny. Man, $400 a month for this hair. And it's holding on by a scale. Someday that thing be like Smith. They just let it go. I like, no, you better not. I rub some super glue. Don't you go nowhere I'm making these payments. I mess around and get them folk, man, and lose that little bit of hair I got. No. But in real sense, it's the care you got to have for people. I can say stuff to people other folks can't say, and I can be that person to be that to folk. But I tell members, it's all right, we're going to get through it. They got the confidence, they ain't just talking. You got to have a care for people and a concern for people. A lot of people don't have it. They got numbers. They ain't got no care, no concern. Then I get what I can handle. I don't pile a bunch of stuff on my plate. You know what I get? I get what I can eat. I don't like the waste, so I don't need no members number waste them. When them folks need care, they need some concern, they need help, I got to be able to do it. But if I got too many people, then I can't be proficient in my craft. Therefore, I'm not helping you. I hurt myself. Y'all, at that point, I'm ineffective. Well, I can't help all of them, then you don't need to have them. That makes sense to y'all? So a lot of times, folks, take a member, one month, I take what I can handle. I look at my plate, I look at the person to see where they at, I say, okay, let me see what I can handle. When I put you on him, you got access, time, constant palaver. You got a lot going for you. And that's a lot to pull away from other folk. If you somebody that's gonna be dragging me down and you're gonna hurt the folk, then I can't help you. See, I had to consider all that. I got one Jessica, she was, hey, Jessica, y'all wait. Y'all remember Jessica? Wait, come on, wait a minute. Y'all see y'all. Get up and let us see y'all. Goodness. She wanted to come like, wait, hey, wait, Jessica. How you doing, Jessica? That's good. All right, sit back down. That's good. That's good. She had been hitting me too and texting me. I got your text. She wanted to come out tonight. I'm not interested. I gave her 2 times to get in. I won't do that one again. Let's sit back and look. That's what I tell you to do. Sit back and look and give me space. Some folks just too much headache. I can't have folks crying before you get in the water. Too much headache. That tells you got an emotional problem. And them emotional problems, it'll drain me. I gotta take it for me. I be getting drained after. I can't take all that drain. Cause folks take something from me. Y'all know when Yahushua was sitting folks, you know he know when somebody drained him. All them folk he like, that don't bother me. But that one lady, he said something went out of me when she grabbed me. He said something went out of me from this lady. See, sometimes you have people, but there'll be some people you'll get, they will drain you. They will pull from you. You say, that's too much energy I can't exert right now. I can't exert everybody. I can't exert a whole lot into a whole lot of people. I'm telling you something, the door open for you to get this, man, that's a great opportunity. Ain't no time to be fooling around. That door open you 2 times. You making a fool out yourself. That thing's serious. I don't take it. Ed, it took a long time for Ed. Yeah, you worried. You still worried, but I know how to deal with you though now. Woo, that's a worried nigga. Woo, that nigga don't. Get up a minute, sit down. Just down, go, you better. Oh, no, not you, no, not so. Woo, I scared myself. Come on, Jess, down here. Now, yeah, Jesse. Right there, you me, stand right out. Stand right there, just stand right out. Whoa! Why you gotta be a bullfighter, boy, the guy that went, whoa. Boy, I say, woo, we take a lot out you. Boy, it took a lot, Ed. You finally earned yourself. Woo, boy, it's a lot. Woo. I knew, woo, but he be coming so fast, the heart be so heavy. That thing come, I mean, you be thinking, is he gonna stop? He just straightforward, but it just takes time, cause then I want people to know, when I bring people in, you have to be able to, you gotta fit in with these people. That priority, these folks be like, yeah, ain't worth. I don't know what it is. There ain't gonna be a problem. There's gonna be a problem. You have folk come to your house and folk worrying your kids and your kids frustrated. What you gonna do? Keep them at your house? He said, my kids, every time you come, they start crying. They be unhappy. Yeah, just don't come back over. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. Ain't it? It's old kid, every time your kid can't come, your kid crying, your kid, you like, you know what? I just stop from over here. There's too much variation. So you like, with y'all, you know, I know everybody know each other. We know how we do things. So you look for that fit right into that you know what I'm saying, fit right into that cluster, understand how we operate. When you in here, you won. We got your back. We got your back, your side, and your front. There's a lot of folks, I want to jump. I know. I'm just tired. I can't put everybody in here with everybody. I ain't trying to make everybody here. You just have to know how to fit in. You got to know how to dance. Mike Jr. getting better. You don't win from here. I seen he still ain't got no rhythm. You don't win from him. He'll come out here. He said, step back. He was still, I said, he supposed to step back. He said step back, but he not wait for him to do that. But this is a funny type of people. People don't realize it's a funny type of people. And you just got to know how to kind of fit. Then I got another congregation in here. Now I know how to work y'all in with that. Then it's to come in, that's got to work. Then we got to look at see. When they remember now, y'all got to work in with that congregation so y'all can melt in with this congregation. It's a lot. Folks don't realize y'all some special people. Man, these people want y'all seats now. Don't think y'all don't. Man, I got a call for a call. Listen, I listen to messages. When I listen, and sometimes I do. That means no, I'm not gonna call. I can already feel it. It's gonna be a headache. It's gonna be a headache. It's gonna be one of them times you finna get on my nerves. It ain't gonna go good. Cause folks just know me be nice. Y'all don't see me one time or two. I done got a little upset. Hey, you can't do it with your wife. Because I care though. It's because I care. Y'all know what? Y'all count on me to make sure we get in here. And guess what? I'm polite, I'm working to make sure we do it. And we're going to have some losses. We're going to have to give up some stuff. But at the end of the day, if we keep that mind on the reason why we're here is to make it in. Everything else we got, these are just added attributes. And sometimes you got to get rid of them. Like he told you, when it comes down to getting in eternal life, alum kai, sometimes you might have to give up a hand, an eye, a foot. Those are central parts. Can you imagine? You can come in and cut that on. You talking. I'm be cutting slow and be like, I mean, it's just literal figure. Cause you talking about cutting off something. My hand. I cut that thing. He be like, yeah, you ain't cut straight. Now I'm finna go in that thing, gnawed up there, jag it up. You talking about cutting something off. I know folks talking about, I'll cut it off. I give you something right now and say, cut that off so you can get in. Now I guarantee you start cutting, you gonna feel it. You start out with that man. When you start cutting, and the deeper you get, the more pain it's gonna get into. And what you're gonna see going along with it, gonna make you say, you know what? Stop. That's too much. So you think about, you know how easy it is in your mind to say cut your hand off and cut your, let me give you something and try to start cutting and see how far you go. Y'all, how many of y'all can bite through y'all thumb and make it bleed? Can y'all just try to just see where you can bite, how hard you can bite? Let's see. Just bite. How hard can you bite? I'm going to that thing. Listen, the nerve, they tell my brain that I hear that thing said, boy, that's a nerve. You know what that's showing you though? It's easy to say something than it is to do it. Because when you really look at it, that's just bite. You talking about taking something and you cutting it. He didn't tell, he said, if you're right on my finger, he said, cut it off. He said, better for you to enter into the Lakai than for you to move and have both of them and burn forever. I understand, that's true. But you talking about me cutting this off? But that's a configuring and some thinking. And you know what? You have to be there. You don't get the opportunity, he tell you right then, cut it off and you get to think about it. You gotta be, Abraham went right over his head and said, I gotta go talk to my wife and just let her know I want to, you don't think I'm just doing something, I got lost my mind. He ain't talk with nobody. That man took that boy right on up on that hill. Took him right up on the heart to kill him. Because Elohim told him, make me a sacrifice. The one who you are hard. That's why a man like that, you'll make a bereft with him. See, you trying to get one. What can you do that's similar to what he did that he recognized you? Come on, y'all give me some. What can you do? Who? I can't hear you. Stop committing Qatar. Well, Abraham didn't even commit it. There's a lot of folk didn't commit Qatar. We talking about where you can get a berith. I understand what you're saying. I'm talking about where you get a berith. Some are surety, like a surety money. This for sure, you good. This ensures you're good. What can you do? What can you do that said, tie me with Abraham? You won't wait. You'll move how quick to do. To cut off something, get rid of something. Remove it. How quick? Because we all agree to something now until that thing come up. You see what I'm saying? See, we're trying to attach ourselves to people. These guys had no restriction when they came down to serving this man. No restrictions. Whatever the man say do, that's what they did. We got to pray about it, make sure that's him. Is that English or Abari? Or is that, which one is it? Is that Roman Vulgate or the Septuagint? When we know what we got to do. See, the people who we coming and we trying to attach ourselves to, these people didn't have all these hang-ups we had. When they came down to serving this man, there was no limitation to where these people are going and what these people are do. My palau is for us to be those same people. That's my palau for. I don't want to be, well, do the best. We're not going to do no best we can in him. I'm not taking your best you can. I'm going to take you doing more than what you can do. When he told y'all what Kyle will do, y'all remember Kyle? How many of y'all don't remember who Kyle is? You would call her a virtuous woman. He called her Kyle. Meaning a soldier, she had strength and she had power. That's why I told you that many have done like her, but she excelled them all. See, a lot of folk meet regular mandate. We talking about trying to excel. There's an expectation for us. We trying to make sure we more than meet it. Y'all got it? I'm not trying to shepherd no people that just good with whatever we can just do. No, we're not trying to do no whatever we can do. We're trying to make sure we assure ourselves. We're trying to make sure we're attached to a real beret and not some junk that's fragmented in figmentation of our minds. Y'all got it? We got to be those people, whatever it takes, we going to do it. If it's written and we know what it say do, that's what we going to do because we got to get in. These young people come behind us, they can't come. We trying to prevent them from doing all the stuff we did. Pregnancy in him, lying homosexuality, drinking. We trying to keep these kids from even, if the Most High see fit, they never even see that these kids, we can establish a tool adopt that'll come up and they'll hold from something from the start. We don't need to, I know we're gonna lose some of y'all. We're gonna lose some because y'all, you gotta go do a lot of, y'all gotta go out there and touch that water. You got to go out there and see, and you ain't gonna make it back. Some of them ain't gonna make it back. Some of these young people we got here, they gonna hold to it though. Some of them gonna hold, and the one that hold to it, you hold to it with all your might. Don't y'all let go. This thing winding up. Y'all hear me? That's what we're trying to do. That's why we took the time out to do what the man say do. Get him all the talk, he deserve it. Everything belongs, every dime we got, the clothes on our back, the car we ride, the house we on, all he got to do is tear it. That's why he tore that stuff up. It's his. It's his. He said, I do what I want to do with it. He said, I ain't have to talk to nobody before I tore it up. It all belonged to me. He saw fit, though, to lead the one we stay in. Everything we got, the breath we breathe, that belonged to him. When he get ready, he come and get it. However he want to get it. If he want to drown us to get it back, if he want to shoot us to get it back, if he want to smuggle, if he want to burn us in a fire to get it back, however he see fit, it's his. He can get it back how he want to get it back. But he saw fit to say, I'm going to leave it where it's at for a little while longer. What we going to show him in appreciation? What we going to do? I heard somebody, what we going to do? Say what now? It all belong to him anyway. Don't make no mistake. Whatever we want to do, he got some people to do it. Just make no mistake. He didn't need us to do this now. He got some people on standby. They'll come in and do it better than we'll ever did it. But our plan is, if you come, you're going to make a fool out yourself because we done already gave it to him. You know, you wasting your time. You probably want to go down to First Church over there somewhere. And I ain't Methodist Mormon somewhere over there. You have no business coming. We already gave it to him. That's how we want to serve. That's how we want to give it. And we want to live what we're singing. What we Zamar about, that's what we want to live. Time winding up. That's all right. I'll make sure everybody on the same page, know where we need to be. All right? All right, we're going to get ready. I took your money. Then you can eat. That's all we need. I want you to eat for free still. We're going to give them shit. We'll get ready for that. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate those of y'all that pressed too to make it down. I know the field over there be down for the big move hard. But I tell you, when that call comes, you got to make your way. You don't never know if you're going to make it next time. Sometimes we can have a schedule set saying we're going to come. He can say, you probably should have made that loud because I ain't got you on schedule for the next one. So everyone I can make, I want to try to get him when I can. It's like everybody, I got money I need to make. I got all kinds of stuff I need to do, but what good it going to be if I'm dead? You going out there and do what you want to do and still don't make nothing. He said, man, I could have been down. Next time, he said, well, ain't going to be no next time. That was it for you. I'm telling you now, that's how he can fix it for you. Whatever your situation is, I assure you, it can be a whole lot worse. Whatever you're going through, you can go through a whole lot worse. Appreciate the man for what it is. All right, what's our announcement? Oh, my goodness. Oh, Jeff, bottom of the list. Like, I guess we got to hear from Ian, Mom. Who we got? Martinez, the Sims family, Liz, Warad, Kashin the kids, Agro, Jeff. Oh, hold on, Jeff is he in front of somebody? That's it. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight right now. Who? She said Robert. Who? Hold on. No, that's it. That's what I just heard. That was it. That's the camera. Somebody said they're not doing it no more. You said them more. There's some folks pissed off right now. Don't be trying to put them phones down now. Put them down. What you got? Huh? That's it. She said you don't sell it. That's tight. You saw she turned on Shaquille. She turned on Shaquille. Shaquille was doing a great job too. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. Who we got? Well, I mean. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, well, yeah, that's tight. They text you? Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that. What cat is that? What cat is that? That tight. You just can't put that knife in the throat. You made it worse. That's what she said. He said one folks ain't nothing changed. I ain't get that today though. So let me get things changed. That's bad. She just put a bad knife. Oh, no, you got a text? You got a text? It's in their love. We might let all them slide. Me, did you send a text? What happened? All right, they get a pad today. That's what it is. That's all right. Wait a minute. Where Wilbur? Do Wilbur? Yeah, Wilbur. Then now that's your pick. Y'all saw Wilbur saying hope you should bring him, didn't he? Then he look excited too about it. You should have brought Wilbur on in. We definitely appreciate y'all all again. We're gonna get ready so we can pull out. And what I'm gonna do now, this will cover y'all for later too, cause what I'm gonna do when we get through, I'm out of smoke. I try to get when y'all get that later pull out, I try to hit y'all before I start smoking. I said, cause man, I tried that one time, and man, I got so lost in there, I said, woo, I started laughing, I couldn't start laughing. And listen, I was trying to, I said, and then one kept saying, stop laughing. That thing wouldn't stop. I said, this is terrible. And I kept saying, I gotta stop. And that thing like, nope, you out here now. So we just gotta cover everything at one time. All right. Most High, Kudash Abba, which is the separated Father, I do again for allowing us to assemble here once again for your Muhad, which is your feast. Allowing the Yahudim, which means celebrate, to come to fellowship and indulge in that which you've established through the mouth of your Nabaim, your Kohanim, your Ra'ah, your Malaki, your Kohalath, your Shara, your Shalakim, and your Moreh. Hadu for all of the workings of the functioning parts that you put here to establish us in your Amat. Asking you to blot out all of our Katana Ma'al, according to what's written in your Dabarim, your words, that which you Shabbat to the Abath, the Berith, which is the covenant that you made, that you will recover us, those gone astray, those taken from you, if we bethink ourselves in the latter Yamin. And truly we are starting to zakah all of your wondrous works that you've done to establish us and to make us a gui, a nation, to purify us with all that we might receive. And we ask you, we pull out before you, that you will grant us your Ruach HaKadosh, your spirit of separation, that will keep us, embolden us, to strengthen us, that we might be Ka'il, that we'll falter, we'll faint not, that we won't allow excuses and our basal weakness, our fleshly weakness, to come and overtake us, that we turn away from that which you've established. We ask you to Baraka Jerusalem and your Shamaim and your Sabut. Baraka the married, the single, the separated, the sick, the afflicted, those behind prison walls, bereaved, war-stricken country, disease and pestilence and other events that are happening and are still happening. We ask you to recover, to heal, to bound up, to bring back, to establish, to strengthen with all your arm and the potential GUI, potential nation. We ask you to Barakado that we commit to you that support and palau to you concerning their Yeshua, which is their salvation. But a change unfolding to be the arm that you yakra for in these last in Russia, Yamin. We ask you to halal us into the Darak, into the Arak, to a Beth everlasting Malkut. We ask you to Baraka the food that we're about to receive and the hands set forth to prepare. We ask you to make it Kudash for our Basar, but your Dabarim always for our inward man. We ask you to make us acceptable in your to make us joint heirs with the Mashiach. Hadu for all he's done and that he's doing for us, to redeem us before it's everlasting too late. We do not deserve you. We do not deserve to be here to even yakra upon your shem. Even if we hadn't committed qatar lately, if it had been for years, simply because we turned, we defiled, we neglected, we doubted, we disbelieved, we hung with, we done things contrary to your will. But you being full of a heart, compassion, you forgave us, and you given us this great opportunity for your Yahshua Hadu again. Please don't let us moot and not be right with you. Please don't let your return come and we not be established with you, our relationship, and not fabricate upon lies or our own self-consciousness to assure ourselves that we're okay for ourselves. But let it be according to that which you have katab, written. And when we've done all we can do, if you see fit that we don't see the you, please let us be received in your everlasting habitation. In the mashpat, let Yahushua HaMashiach be our shafet to vindicate us, not to condemn us, that we can forever see your pani and tahanim Yoshem better. Also, we ask you to baraka us. Let your pani or among us. Let your pani which is your presence, surround us and enhedge us. But let us be yakra by your Shem, Yahuwah Elohim, in the Shem of Yahusha, Yahushua HaMashiach we palau. Let us all say, Amen. Come home! Come home! Habya. All right, let me hit this, and we'll get ready to eat. Where y'all supposed to go? Everybody know their spots. We shouldn't have to go over it again. Where everybody supposed to be at? Who supposed to be in the front? Come on. Who supposed to be up in the front? You four. You right. You know you ain't gonna be four forever now. Yeah, you still 5. Turn around. That's it. You fat. You fat, Deuce? Are you fat? Are you fat? Yes. All right, where they at? Come on, let my babies on through. Let the kid through. Hold on. Come on. You got all right, you all right. Come on. You all right. Right now. You good. Fat. All right, y'all ready? One. We got one more. You ready? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, hit it. Ra'ahab the little children. Oh, all the children of the congregation. Oh, red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Ra'ahab the little children of the congregation. Woo! Come home! Ahab, you heard You're so fat.
Can I help clean?
Oh, yeah. Hello, kids. Make sure y'all get it together.